Entrepreneurs Global Community, bringing social change and impact.
Hi, everyone. First of all, I'm so happy to be in Malta again for the next year. I love Malta, beautiful island, beautiful people. So today I want to talk about something so important, which is bringing social impact and social change in a community, right? Of course, as entrepreneurs, we all know that part of having a company, we do CSR, right? And sometimes some companies do CSR because it ticks a box. That means they're doing the right thing. But forget the CSR, forget all these things. Let's talk about us as entrepreneurs. Let's talk about us as humans, right? When I started my entrepreneurial journey, I was 15 years old. Now I'm 38 years old. So I remember from the age of 15 until the age of probably 25, people told me, don't tell anyone your secrets in business. Don't help anybody. You struggled alone. Let them struggle. This is your journey. Don't give, don't give, don't give, don't give. Something didn't resonate with me. Like, it didn't feel good not to help. But I thought maybe that's the way you do business. Then you help people outside of business. But then it never resonated with me. And it never felt good. Because I don't know if you know about the law of the universe. There's 3 laws in the universe, okay? Do you guys know about the laws of the universe? Okay, number 1 is boomerang. Whatever you give, you receive, right? Whatever you give good, you receive good. You put bad, you receive bad. That's how the universe works. It's like Instagram algorithm. That's the universe's algorithm, right? Then the second thing is, if you're giving, give from your heart. Otherwise, it's a business transaction, which means don't give to use people so you can receive in return. Then it's just an exchange. It's not a natural exchange. It's a thoughtful exchange. That means it's a business transaction. Third thing is, do not take anyone's free will away. Which means that don't manipulate people so they can agree to doing things against their will. Like, don't lie so people will end up doing things against their will just because you're trying to manipulate them. And you know, they call this in the universe black magic. Even if I'm convincing you to do something you don't want to do, this is a kind of a black magic because I'm altering your reality. I'm manipulating your reality. So I realized after the age of 25 that not helping people did not feel good. So I started helping people. And what did it feel? It felt like one candle can light so many candles and yet stay lit. It stays on. And then I started doing the opposite of what everyone told me about business. I started sharing my secrets. I used to be a fashion designer. So people would tell me, I need a factory, I need fabrics, I need this. I'm like, this is my factory in China. This is my fabrics from Korea. So I started sharing everything with people. And believe it or not, because it comes from a place of abundance, my business grew bigger and faster, and better things were coming. And other people were helping me. And then I realized, oh my God, I have had it wrong all this time. But let me tell you something else I've realized about entrepreneurs, okay? A lot of entrepreneurs, what they do is they help, like they have companies, even if it's small companies. Forget entrepreneurs. Let's talk about us as humans, okay? Humans. When we help people, we're like, oh, I donated for this cause in Africa. I donated for this cause in I don't know where. We are going international, trying to help the world. But we're not looking back home. We're not looking within. If your aunt is struggling and you're feeding people in a different country, there's something off. You know, that's not how the way it works. That means you have an agenda. That means you just want to look good for different reasons. That means you're doing good for different purposes. If your aunt is starving, if your cousin doesn't go to school, if your employee's kids don't go to school, and you're schooling other people internationally, it doesn't make sense. So they always say, if you want to start good, start from home. Because otherwise it's just a show. So always look within before you start doing anything on the outside. Now, as entrepreneurs, what can we do to change the world? What are things that we can do outside CSR, outside of our business, outside of what we do to give back, donations and all that in the business? As entrepreneurs, what can we do to benefit people around us, okay? Believe it or not, number 1 is mentoring. If you are someone who has knowledge, and you mentor other people. Like I sit and people think I have a podcast. Who follows me on social media? Okay. I they're passing by. Okay, so if you follow me on social media, I bet you anything you all think I have a podcast, right? I do not have a podcast. But people are like, so why don't you start a podcast? You can make a lot of money. Because podcast, when I go get interviewed by other people and I post the videos for you guys, that's me contributing. That's charity. That's me giving back to the community. That's me helping growth. That's me aiding. So charity and giving back doesn't mean always money. Doesn't mean clothes. It can be knowledge. If I can give mentorship, if I can say, okay, this month I'm mentoring 5 women, and I help change 5 women's life, and these 5 women change another 5 women's life, and it just grows. So giving back is not necessarily financial. A lot of people tell me, I don't have enough money to give back. You don't need to give money back. You can give so many things back. So number 1 is mentorship. If you can mentor somebody, you're changing someone's life. You're changing someone's reality. You're supporting someone to start something, to go after their dreams. So don't underestimate the power of like going out there and helping people with just mentoring them. So that's the first thing you can do. Number 2 is something I spoke about earlier, but I'll speak about it from a business perspective. Think local. Solve issues in your city. Donate to issues in your country. Support people around you within your company. Instead of going international, go first inside, then go to the outside. I'm not against it. I do so much on the outside. But if you look in my inner circle, I have no one suffering. Because I would die if I know that my close friend has financial issues and I'm out there supporting the whole world and my friend is suffering right next to me. If it doesn't start from home, where should it start? It doesn't make sense. So as an entrepreneur, always think local first before you think international. The next point is speak up. For example, I go on social media and the thing is, I do reality TV. I run 9 companies. I'm a single mother. I do social media. I do mentorship. I do public speaking. But yet, I still have time to go on my social media and put information out there that can help people. And this is a way of giving back. I am busy. We're all busy. But we can make time for what's important. And if you prioritize and you make giving back part of your DNA, then you do it every day, unconditionally, on autopilot. Like right now, I don't even need to think when I'm helping someone. I'm on autopilot because it became part of my DNA. So make giving back part of who you are. It's very important. So speaking up is important. So I go on social media. A lot of women say, oh, you've changed our life. Oh, you've inspired us. Oh, you've done this. Job done. I've contributed. I'm giving to the world in this way. So don't underestimate the power of speaking up. I speak for, anybody here divorced? Any divorcees here? Okay. Any single people, single moms? All right, see? So I speak up against issues that are stigma to society. For example, making a woman feel like she's less of a woman because she's divorced. I'm divorced twice. And I'm telling you, I'd get married 10 times if I had to find the one. Yes, 10 wedding dresses. Yes. Because that's what life is about. Life is about, this is your life. This is your movie. Write your own story. If it doesn't work, next, rewrite the story, rewrite the script. Change your whole identity, change who you are. Create the movie you want. You are the creator of your life. And people don't understand how powerful they are, so they give their powers away to other people. No, I can't. My family don't let me. No, I can't. The men in the business don't let me. No, I can't. The women in my house don't allow me. You're not a prisoner of anybody. You're a prisoner of your own thoughts. And once you realize that, you set yourself free. So you are the limitation that you can't get out of. You are the fear that you can't overcome. You are your own worst enemy. It's nobody. So if people told me, oh, you've been divorced twice, it's enough. That's it. And I believe it. Then guess what? It's my belief system that is stopping me from moving forward. It's not what people said. Me believing it is what stops me. So I know the power of creating a life. I know the power of being a creator. God is the creator. You are all sub-creators. And just to put something out there, and I actually say this in every Sigma stage I stand on. We are not victims of circumstances. We're not victims of God. We're not victims of the universe, of life. We're not victims of anybody. Because we are the ones that choose the partner that's abusive. We are the one that chose the business partner that stole the money. We are the ones that overcome red flags because we want to see the good in people because we're good. And then we're the ones that choose everything in life. It's not God. God is an observer. You have a free will. It's not the universe. It's you. Everything is done by you. So once we put our ego aside and we realize that we're not victims, we were always volunteers to everything that happened in life, then we set ourselves free. Then there is room for growth. But that victim mentality, there's no room for growth because I'm a victim. I am poor me. You know, I'm sad. They're bad. I'm not. And it feels good to feel like I'm the good one that has been wrong to. People do wrong to. But that mentality doesn't give you any growth. You are the creator. So next point is offer what you're good at. So as an entrepreneur, I always tell people, okay, I'm good at marketing. What do you need? You need marketing help? I'll help you with marketing. Not everything has to be charged. Not everything comes with a price tag. Supporting somebody, getting an hour out of your day, 30 minutes out of your day to change someone's life, doesn't cost much, right? But we've been taught and conditioned to feel like, oh, it's too much. They're using me. No one's using you. As a matter of fact, you're the only person using yourself. Next point is, and you know what? I love this. If you're an entrepreneur, forget entrepreneur. If you're not an entrepreneur, as a human being, as an entrepreneur, I believe that taking time off is also giving back to the community. Why? Because if I'm burnt out, I cannot help you. If I'm burnt out, I cannot speak. I cannot give you knowledge. I cannot have an appointment to support you. I cannot give. If I'm burnt out, even when I'm donating to a cause, I'll feel like, yeah, but I'm going through a lot right now. It's not genuine anymore because you're burnt out. So taking time off, doing nothing, is the most beautiful thing you can gift yourself. But a lot of us are addicted, wait, how do they say it? We're addicted to being busy. So even if we're not productive, we're just addicted to being busy. Even if I'm doing nothing, as long as I'm writing, as long as I'm Googling, as long as I'm sending emails, then I feel productive. But that's not true. It's just an addiction. And COVID taught us that it's okay to chill the hell down and to sit and do nothing. And that's very important. I work my companies, I work 3 days a week only. That's it. I don't do anything else. On the other days, I travel, I'm out, I'm on the spa, I'm in the sun, I'm living, I'm enjoying. Because think about it. We leave our jobs, we leave our 9-to-5 jobs, we follow our dreams. Why? Because I want to be free, right? Financial freedom, I want my time, I want to own myself, I want to be my own boss. But if you look at all the entrepreneurs, they're burnt out from morning to night. They're working. I'm like, hey, John, you want to travel? I can't. I'm running a business. Wait, isn't this why you're running a business? To actually travel? So there's something off about entrepreneurship nowadays. And entrepreneurs don't know how to take a break and like pull the brakes down and just say, I need to water myself. I can't pour from an empty cup. And I love doing nothing. I love sitting at home just meditating, sitting down, thinking, doing zero, absolutely nothing. I love it. And that's how you charge yourself. That's how you pay yourself. That's how you listen to yourself. You listen to your needs, what you're feeling, what you're thinking. How do you regulate your emotions if you're always busy, surrounded by people? It's when you're alone you discover things about yourself. So it's very important to take some time off as well. And that's a form of giving back. Because when I am in a good shape, mentally, physically, emotionally, I'm a better boss, I'm a better entrepreneur, I'm a better mom, I'm a better friend, I'm a better everything. So people don't know that itself is charity. It's also giving back. So that's another point as well. The next point is always, like in a business, what I do is that how do I motivate my employees, okay? Because that's also a form of giving back. How do I motivate them and keep them motivated, and how do I give them something in return? So what I do in my business, in my 9 companies, I have a 5% pool equity, okay? And I tell my employees, you reach this in your career, you get these goals, you join is there a football match happening there? Hey. So I always tell my employees, yeah, do your best, perform, reach this level. You join that pool of equity, which means, let's say I have 300 employees. Let's say I have 4 employees, 3, 2, 1, whatever. The 5%, what I do is I tell them, you all jump in that pool of equity and you all own 5% of the company with me. But you have to work and reach a certain point for you to have skin in the game, for you to own the company with me. What's wrong with that? No, I cannot give my employees 5% of my company. I want to own 100%. I'd rather own 5% of something big than 100% of nothing. Because when you don't incentivize the people around you, when you don't give back to the people that are making your dreams come true, how is that working? How does that even make sense? So basically, this is what I want to teach you guys, is that giving back can have it's not black or white, it's not money or clothes, it's not these things. There's so many colors to the rainbow of giving back. You can give back by mentoring, by helping, by giving what you're good at, by sleeping at home, taking some time off so you can be better, everyone around you, by helping family members around you, by words, by posts on social media. How beautiful it is. You post a story that's positive and someone's life changes because of you. How do I go to sleep at night? I love it. You know why? Because I'm doing everything I can to be of service. Why? Because it took me years and years and years to find my purpose. And until I found it, my purpose is to give back. Give back through entrepreneurship, give back through everything I do in life. I love giving back. I love to be of service to humanity. So after finding my purpose and applying, when I found out my purpose, I shut down so many of my companies. So many of them. I had 20. In my whole life, I had over 28. I failed in so many of them. Proudly, I failed. But hey, we never fail. We either win or learn. So it's fine, right? I learned a lot. So I shut down so many of my companies after finding my purpose, after starting my spiritual journey, after my healing. I shut down so many of my companies because I realized just because it makes me money, it doesn't mean it makes me happy. And this is why a lot of the rich people out there, the successful entrepreneurs, are lonely, they're sad. Because that's not what life is about. If that was what life is about, then why when I die, my Lamborghini, my villa on the beach, my money, my cash, my LV bag, why they're not all with me to wherever I'm going? Because that's not the purpose of life. Yes, these things are great. You can enjoy them, buy, live, experience your 3D experience as much as you want. But the truth is, that's not what life is about. Life is about all of us are walking each other home. That's it. Where is home? Inside of you. Finding who you are, going deep within. So I know we come from different countries. I know we come from different religions, backgrounds, but tolerance is beautiful. And freedom is accepting or being open-minded. And a lot of people think open-minded is wearing whatever I want. I travel on my own. I'm open-minded. Oh, my parents allow me to date. They're open-minded. When did open-minded become a definition of a lifestyle? Open-minded means accepting people for their differences and not pushing your own self onto them, your own ideology onto them. Different religion, different belief system, different everything. I love it. I love it. That's what life is about. We celebrate our changes. We don't go in conflict because of our changes. And as we see it, it's happening a lot in the world nowadays. No, we celebrate our changes. So tolerance is so beautiful. And if you want the world to be a better place, be a better person. That's how you start. I see a lot of people forcing everyone, recycle, donate, you, be nice to her. Leave everybody. Everyone has a journey, everyone has a story. You, be the best version of you, and that's how the world becomes a better place. Stop trying to force it on others. You are the change you want in the world. So no matter what you have, a business, you are a person, an employee, whatever you're doing in life, be proud of what you do, first of all. Second of all, just give back. Not financially. Give back a smile. Smiling at somebody's giving back. Being kind to somebody's giving back. You know, where's my manager? I have no idea. Oh, she's here. When we go to the mall, I always, like, my manager complained once about it. My sister complains about it. When I go to the mall, do you see the people that have perfume testers and they come, you know, they want to spray you no matter what happens. I have a skin allergy. They still spray you. So when I go, I always stop. Even if the perfume smells like dry dog poo, I still stop. Why? Because imagine how many people cross these people every day and how rude they are to them. Oh, don't spray me. No, no, thank you, thank you. And her job is just to spray you. So even that, me stopping and saying, you know what, spray me, and giving her a smile is giving back. Don't underestimate your whole being as a person is giving back. Opening the door for somebody is giving back. Offering a chair is giving back. So I don't want you to think giving back is donating millions. No, it's not. It's how you touch people's hearts. And when you die, no one's going to remember you for your books. No one's going to remember you for your movies. No one's going to remember you for anything. What they're going to remember you for is what did you make them feel, how you made people feel. The footsteps, you know when you walk in the sand, you leave footsteps behind, right? 26 seconds. When you're walking on the beach, you leave footsteps on the beach, right? That's exactly how you should leave people, footsteps on their hearts. Even if it's a 1 minute interaction, you know? 2-minute interaction, 1 hour, 10-year interaction. Even if I don't know you, I will smile, I'll be kind, because I am giving back. Every day in my being, my energy, my aura, my DNA is giving back. So thank you so much all for being here. And this is my talk for today, but I also have beautiful, amazing women coming up on stage. We're going to be talking about amazing things and how women are pushing and changing things in the world. And we love men. We love the men. We're not saying they're not important, but what I'm saying is men and women don't compete with each other. We complete each other, you know? There are things I can do a man cannot do. There are things that man can do I cannot do. I'm in peace with it. I have no competition with men. I love men. Without them, we'll have no roads. We'll have no transportation. We'll have no coal. We'll have no electricity. And I know a lot of you here are feminists, but like women, there are some things that men need to do. I don't want to build roads, okay? So for the feminist movements, let's take it easy on them, okay? No, I believe in equalism. I don't believe in like women are better than men, men are better than women. I believe in just equal. So thank you so much. And now I want to call, babe, you want to introduce?
Of course. Thank you so much, Sara.
You're
Please,
welcome.
another round of applause.